Hey, you guys, welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashley. Lots of love and many blessings your way. Okay, so if you haven't heard, Meghan has lost yet another staff member. This time it is the bodyguard. Oh my God, this woman up and quit, you guys. No notice, no nothing. She was so disgusted by what took place last week, and we'll talk about that here in a minute. What threw this woman over the edge. But, Harry had a guy working for him for quite some time, and he actually, this man retired off the force after 30 years. His name is Sergeant Bill Renshaw. And so Harry decided he and Meghan would interview somebody from within the police department. And they did that. And they hired this woman to be her personal bodyguard. Top notch pay, all this other junk. This woman is an investigator by rank, and she's like big time in the police department. And that's how I'm going to find out her name. Anyhow, so it just irks me because here we go again. Meghan is just throwing fits. Okay, remember SmartWorks last week? If you're not familiar with that, Meghan actually went to one of her many foundations that they've put her over, and I think they're like she has one of six. There's 600 of them, so this is like one of 600. If I read that number right, I was flipping through it. I hope I did. But anyhow, it's an astronomical number. Even 60 is too big of a number. You can't handle all of that. That's too many pokers in the fire, in my opinion. But let's get back to what we're talking about. So while she and Harry were on their New Zealand tour, there was a point where she was separated from Harry by the Queen because she couldn't keep her hands off of Harry. He had to tell her several times, "We're not here on vacation, we're here for work." And so the Queen got upset and separated the two of them, put her down to like part time, threatening to set her out the whole time. In return, Meghan threatened to leave early. Well, to keep everybody satisfied, she put Meghan on a couple of little things. One of the little things was to go downtown in the marketplace and start checking out like vendors, the women vendors, because she's all about women empowerment and all. Anyhow, there was a situation there that was like a security breach, is what they're calling it. Well, during this security ordeal, her bodyguard, this um, investigator, this inspector lady, she was trying to get Meghan to follow the protocols, the proper safety rules and measures, and she wasn't taking any part of it. Meghan wanted to do it her way, which meant staying in the limelight, staying in front of the camera lens, being the belle of the ball, and she and this lady had a problem. When they got back, so she sits down with Harry and Meghan. She explains to both of them, "Look, you really need to follow my direction. Next time there's a security situation, you need to listen to me and take it a little more seriously. I get paid to protect you. There's rules and protocols in place for a reason." Fast forward to SmartWorks last week. They get to SmartWorks, the vehicle pulls up. Instead of the bodyguard hopping out, here comes Meghan. She hops out with both feet, you guys. Wherever there's a crowd of people, she's got to be the center of attention. And that is the main issue this woman was complaining about. The entire ordeal was, "You're not taking it serious enough to allow me to do my job and for you to follow the rules and protocols." Instead, because they've amped up security, Prince Charles said they've had to amp up security. First of all, that to me speaks volumes regarding her quote unquote pregnancy. If you are really pregnant and you say love that thing so much that you had to constantly keep your hands on it, wouldn't you want somebody like a security person, especially if you're involved in a high profile family? Wouldn't you want your security person to do their job, your bodyguard to do their job thoroughly instead of just taking such a risk? She doesn't know who's out in that crowd. Anyway, it ticked the woman off thoroughly, and she just up and quit Friday evening. No ands, ifs, or buts. She can't take it anymore. And that there's little things I'm sure that go along with that. But that's the main purpose that I found was the reason for her up and leaving. And my thing is, Um, I hope because she had a contractual obligation that they do not try to mess her up out of her money. I really hope they're not that kind of people because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter how many people on horses that you have surrounding your compound. When you need emergency, you're going to have to pick up the phone and dial emergency. And this woman being the inspector, investigator that she is, she's a big deal in the police department and has been for several years. I would imagine you would want them on your side if push come to shove. Anyhow, that's what I found out. Meghan is just she's gonna do it her way. It's her life and she's gonna do it her way. But it's just not gonna turn out in her favor, see? She's just not thinking clear. Something ain't right with her. Anyhow, another thing real quick. Guess who wasn't invited to Kate's birthday party? Meghan. I thought that was hilarious. So anyhow, uh Meghan got left out of the party. More to come on that. We'll talk about that soon. Hey, I'll see you real soon and we'll talk real fast. Y'all stay safe and be blessed.